there, beautiful beings. Welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and this is my review and flip through of Oracle Aurora. This is a deck that I got from makeplayingcards.com. If you have ordered there before, you would know that they actually print decks once you order them. So you select the deck that you want, they will print it. I think they have a lead time of 7 days, and then they will send it to you. Now, you also have the option if you would like to get them with a talk box with like I don't know, they have different boxes available or packaging available, but just chose the shrink wrap because it is a thin deck, and I do have a container here anyway to hold these decks, so it's not gonna be a problem. So this is a deck created by Nina Walkup. So I checked, and she has a store, and she has just one deck there, and she is a spiritual author or spiritual or lifestyle author, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't really remember how much I purchased this deck for, maybe $18, I think, and it's just a few cards, but I think it was nice to actually be able to support indie deck creators. Now, I'm not sure how myplayingcards.com give commission or give a portion or pay the creators, but I just decided to go with this one because I do love the images. Now, this doesn't come with a guidebook along with the two other decks that I got off of myplayingcards.com, and I'm totally fine with that. If you can see the images, they're absolutely stunning. It's just gorgeous. And let's just start off. First, it has this keyword at the bottom, which is, okay, at least you have something to kind of like work off with. And then you have this black border that I don't mind at all because I think it kind of like gives it a finished look. So I'm gonna go through the cards one by one. And like I said, the image, the artwork is stellar. It's just, there's a lot going on. I'm not sure if the artist created these herself, but there's a lot going on in each card, so you wouldn't have a problem with your intuition. Okay, so you have like several elements there that you can use to kind of like exercise your intuition. Okay, so let's start with the flip through. This card is Denial, gorgeous woman, and then we have Sacred Feminine. Now, the only concern that I have with this one is there's a typographical error, but I guess it's just, I'm not sure if MPC, and I don't think they actually proofread the decks, but of course, you would understand what it means, right? It's just a letter E missing. Anyway, so it's Sacred Feminine. She's wearing a crown, there's a swan there, and she has clouds and, a landscape in her body, which is gorgeous, and I love the highlighter. And here we have Accusations. So it's kind of like saying how, when you point one finger, the other three are pointing back at you. So it's kind of like that. That's what I'm getting from this card. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's nice. The moon and the star there, the outfit, it's just gorgeous. And look at her face. It's so expressive. Then we have Resignation. Okay, we have yin and yang, duality, and it feels as if, she's just accepting what's going on. She's just allowing, she's just in the state of surrender. Oh, okay, and then we have clairvoyance, of course, like an orb, a golden orb around her third eye, in between her third eye and crown chakra. She has this gorgeous, like, Egyptian feel. She's wearing, like, kind of like this, like, beautiful gems or jewelry. Okay, I love the background. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a wing, but I love the background. This one is Treason. Okay, you can see this woman is being hugged by a three-eyed snake. So, and there's a lot of moons going on or there. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, Melancholia. If you can see, there's a man there by the cliff. There's a ship that sunk. It seems like it's kind of like maybe towards the sunset. She's crying. There's a halo above her head with lots of eyes, and this earring, and it's just gorgeous. Look at her emotion. Her expression is just whoa. It draws you in. And that's melancholia, and then we have temperance. So I'm not sure if they're using the same explanation as the temperance with the tarot. I don't think so. I mean, look at her eyes. Look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I guess she has wings, or if that's a coat, golden feathers. And then you have like a sunset there going on in the middle. Okay. And then we have equity. Purple no, it's not purple. Oh my god. That's blue colored moths there, right? So, there's a mirror image here, and then there's so many things you can see in this in the cards. Here is a card that's a little bit different from the rest. This is a little bit more colorful. This is a little bit more colorful than the others. So this is dreams. I guess that's the reason why, because you're in dream state. But in this specific card, you can see that she's somehow like pensive. She's thinking, and then I love the color of her hair. And then she's like in outer space, and there's a moon and a wolf. Okay. Right, and the next one is emotions, and you can see, oh my god, she's just like covered in this snake tattoo with the crescent moon behind her. It's being I don't know, is that sea? I think that's waves. So maybe maybe the moon is about to be swallowed by the sea, could be, and you can see her hair, it's just like up in the clouds, and it seems like she's like so overcome with emotions. And then we have serenity. Again, the snake theme goes for all of for each of the cards. Okay, it's there. And then you have here, like, it's very pretty, because if you look at it directly, well, at least when I first looked at it, I wasn't really, I don't know, focusing on the fox. And is that fox, or yeah, I think. And now I'm like looking at it, and wow, it's just, I thought it was some sort of a drape, but now you can see clearly that's a fox, and it's tattooed on her back, which is stunning. This is another card that I'm just absolutely fawning over, the healing card. Look at that, her eyes. Sometimes we need to shed tears in order for us to heal, because we need to accept what is really going on. We have to deal with the situation that we have, and the first step to healing is actually, acceptance. So I guess she accepted what's happening, or what has happened in her life. That's why she's crying. And then I love the detail on the moon and the sun here, and how it kind of like resembles the arched windows in churches, but it's very dainty with the lines. And then you have the moon, you have the eye here, and then oh, this is the sun, the moon. What? The sun, the moon, and the third eye. Gorgeous. And then we have temptation. So this is a subtle deck if you look at it, but it's kept dark all around. But if you can see here, there's a hand. Can you see? Yeah, there's a hand there, and there's a pomegranate here, and the hand has like specks of stars. So maybe that could be like, it's part of the night, something that's dark and mysterious that will actually draw you in for, to be tempted. Eye makeup is gorgeous. This is judgment. Okay, look at her face. I feel like she's looking at someone, and she also has green eyes, so maybe they did that purposefully, because maybe envy as well as judgment, because sometimes when we when someone is envious of you, most often than not they would judge you. So maybe that's it. We have strength. Look at that. Beautiful. She reminds me of Angelina Jolie, and it's weird that I do have like this pop culture or celebrity or Hollywood references, but yeah, this is a gorgeous image. The moon behind her is just stellar. Her eyes are gorgeous. This dog right here. And then her outfit also kind of like resembles a landscape, if you can see. And then there's a snake again with this sticking to the snake theme. And then there's a key. It's just there, you know. And then here you have decisions, or well, decision. Okay, and you have this gorgeous moon in the back, and this bas relief. That's I don't remember what they're called, but it's kind of like sculpture. Um, no, it's not a bas relief. It's a bust. bust. It's a bust. And then you can see, you know, she's trying to make a decision. You can see her mouth is like slightly open and kind of like, you know, her eyes. I would imagine her eyes moving back and forth, trying to decide. And she also is wielding a sword or holding a sword, clutching a sword. So kind of like the Two of Swords, maybe, I guess. And then here we have Rebirth. Now, this is a nice, nice, nice card. You can see the image where, you know, the face where this figure is standing on. It's like crying, and then it's like a sea of emotions, right? But and if there's like this destruction coming, it's I don't know, it's going towards their way, but this person is just accepting it because, you know, the other being is, you know, is reborn. She's pale and dead, and she's like fiery in flesh and nice. It's a nice image. And then here we have Medusa. So it's up for your interpretation. Actually, Medusa, actually I don't see her like a monster, as a monster, because I know that Athena actually did that to her, to save her because of her beauty and, you know, her loyalty. Athena didn't feel threatened by her. She was raped multiple times, as she was guarding Athena's temple, and you know, that was because she was just so gosh darn beautiful, and that is the reason why Athena cursed. But actually, it's more of like a blessing, so that men will not go towards her, you know, or, you know, abuse her with these snakes. And it's fitting for her to be here because it's a snake themed deck, so it's gorgeous. And she's holding this stone statue and just covering. I love the nails. Look at that. So, you know, it's really up for your interpretation. So maybe silencing those who hurt you, or maybe you're just trying to be quiet, and just, you know, finding the inner strength to move on, you know, quieting your fears. There could be a lot of meanings for a card. So here you have freedom, gorgeous shape and silhouette there, and then we have the moon in the back, and there's kind of like this fox figure here, and you have waves. Actually, you know what, the outfit kind of like reminds me of Japanese Japanese art, the ancient Japanese art, how they have like, you know, the waves and all of that. That reminds me of this one. Yeah. And then we have pleasure. So you can see this woman is like lying on a bed of roses. So she's having a pleasurable time. So that's it. Those are the cards from Oracle Aurora. We have a total of, gosh, I didn't check. Sorry, I didn't count. And I'm still not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21. So this deck is just 21 cards in total, but it's gorgeous, you know? And I also enjoy the fact that it doesn't come with a guidebook, so it's kind of like an exercise for my intuition, or for me to, you know, bond with this deck better so that I can get, you know, accurate readings. But so far I've used it for maybe just a couple of times, maybe 3 times, 4 times, and I've noticed that the readings are, you know, doesn't give me hard time connecting with it. So I think that's pretty good. Plus, I do adore the images here. They're absolutely gorgeous and it is diverse as well. So that's awesome. So if you're interested to get this deck, I am going to put the link for the makeplaincards.com in the description box below. And that's it. Let me know what you think about this deck. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate your likes, shares, and subscribes. And take care and see you again soon. Bye!